Okay, here we go. The weather cannot seem to remember, or decide, I should say, what it wants to do. And that sometimes it's all like, oh, I want to do this. And sometimes it's all like, no, I got to do that. And like, it's kind of spring, but also really cold. It's like 36 degrees this morning. And so I'm like, man, I get used to spring weather, and then they do this to me. I'm about to test the length on these microphones because I pulled out only to realize that I left a lot of clothes, or did not get all the clothes out of my car that I needed to in order to hit the gym today. I need to put shoes in there, and I need a pair of shorts. So, leg day yesterday was as uneventful as I thought it was, because I didn't hit the squat machine. And so if the squat machine is open today, I will hit it. I learned my lesson. I was up there right in front of it, looking at it, and I always start my day with a warm-up. And I was doing my warm-up, and I was like, all right, I'll claim it once I'm done with my warm-up. Well, then, of course, someone else claimed it before then. But, oh well. We will get somewhere eventually. Oop, I turned the lights on to grab my shorts. I need to turn the lights off. Don't want to leave the lights on all day. That would rack up my electric bill unneededly. Unnecessarily. Alright. Here we go. It's gonna be a wonderful day where we do some wonderful things. Hopefully get a lot of stuff done. And roll on from there. I'm excited to see what happens today. It's been an interesting couple of days, I suppose. Yesterday I way overworked on yesterday. And today, I don't know how bad or not bad today will be. I've got some things that I need to do. Oh, I need to get out on time today because I still have not paid my water bill. It is like, we are like 5 or maybe 4 days into the new month, and I've already pretty much spoken for my entire paycheck, and I'm just like, ooh, that's not good. And it's like, you're just barely into this month, and you've already got your entire spending planned out for this paycheck. That's not good, buddy. But that's how it happens sometimes. And then, like I said, after this month, all of the big payments that I've agreed to will go away. The bulletin board, the billboard will go away, and I won't be paying an editor. The second editor, she is expensive, so she has got to be worth the time, or I will be grossly upset that I spent the time on her. After her, I'll probably be ready to send the thing out, and then from that point on, it will be just trying to get that ready for release. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do about, I don't know what I'm getting at here, but yeah, I think I will change my attention from books to Compression Man. I'm really thinking some multimedia project will be better at gaining an audience than books will. And like, I don't know that I'll ever stop writing the books, but it's very difficult, and like everything at this point, because everything I'm doing is going a whole lot of nowhere for me. I need to look into the Unbound Book Festival. It happens here in town. If I volunteer my time for it, that might be a good way for people to get to know who I am. And so I should look into that. And just really try and figure out what I've got to do to start making a more physical, personal presence for myself. I don't know. It'll be an interesting year. We're only 4 months into it. I've already done way more this month than I've done in a long time in terms of advertising and trying to get myself out there. And so hopefully I start to see some sort of benefit for it. So far, the benefit has not been great. The turnout for my videos has not been great. And I'm really hoping that I can try and get a bit of a better turnout. And hopefully I can make some good video essays during the course of this next coming in May, and have some more productive things to talk about. And maybe not, but the goal is definitely to try and bulk up the content, because I feel like these sorts of videos, although they're easy to make, they're low effort content. I feel like I have to be like somebody in order for people to care. Like, why would somebody watch me sit here and talk on YouTube when they could watch a gajillion other people sit here and talk on YouTube? Like, you've got to have something that makes you stand out from the crowd to make people want to watch your videos. And that's historically been my issue, is I'm just being me, talking about me things. And unless you're already invested in what I am and who I am, like, chances are you're not going to care. And, like, that's fair. But, like, how do I get people to care? Like, that's the challenge. And I've watched a lot of videos on it and spent a lot of time trying to figure that out, but it's not that easy. And so I'm hoping, like I said, I think a multimedia project would be much easier for me to promote to the world than these videos here of me just talking while driving to work, or the other videos that I make on Instagram. And like I said, I feel like my Instagram is just completely dead at this point. I upload something, and unless I am paying to have it seen by the whole world, it is being seen by nobody. And that's unfortunate, because it's like, has the algorithm just given up on me? Does it think that my content is crap? Nobody wants to see it, so goodbye? I don't know. It's a weird and unfortunate game we play, trying to get attention on ourselves and on our product. And it's a dichotomy, too, that we create, because nobody wants to spend money, but at the same time we like to spend money. Like, spending money feels good, especially when you put into context the amount of time and effort you put into, like, earning said money. It's like, I put a lot of time and effort into earning this salary. Like, I think I deserve to buy myself some nice things here and there. And so that part of it feels very good. I'm hoping that I can get back to a balance of spending and saving, because I've been pretty well just spending this whole time. And May is like my last straw. It's like, okay, after May, you've got to figure out what you're doing, and you've got to stick to that. You can't be doing this whole silly spending a gajillion dollars every month thing. And a lot of it is avoidable, like these huge payments that I keep acquiring, like the billboard payment $750 and the editor payment of $900. Like, that's cutting into my ability to save, and that is why it's like I do the math on all these extra large payments that I'm making, and that pretty much makes up the savings that I would normally have. And so in that regards, when those payments go away, there should be no reason why I can't go back to saving a good chunk of money. When May rolls over, I will hopefully be able to spend freely, but also not what I'm looking for. Spend freely, but not. Oh gosh, I cannot think of what I was gonna say. Spend freely, but not like overspend to the point where when I'm rolling into June, I'm like, what have you done? Because it would be nice to have, like, I think my goal is like 800 rolling into the next month already in the bank. I cut it incredibly close this month, which I let that happen on purpose, but I had like literally $4 in the bank when I got paid, but it's because I had to pay my taxes, and I left exactly enough in there to pay that, and then I knew that I was getting paid the next day, so I didn't have to worry about anything else. And sure enough, got paid the next day, didn't have to worry about anything else, went ahead and dealt with what I needed to deal with. I've got a lot of spending that I'm tempted to do right now, and I might do it, I might not, I don't know, but very strongly considering it. So we'll see. Like I said, at the end of the day, it feels good to spend money. Like, that does feel good. So we will just have to see what happens and go from there. Like I said, I'm determined that I think I'll be fine. It just means, like, after June, I can't sign up for any more ridiculous payment things where it's like, pay a gajillion dollars for a billboard ad, which was cool and nice that people could tell me that they saw my billboard ad, and I think it drove a little bit of sales, but it did not do much for me. And that's just the thing, is like, nobody knows who I am. Nobody's anticipating my content. Nobody's like, oh my gosh, he's releasing another book, I want to go read that. I really want to figure out how to capture a more local audience. So I feel like there's a rich audience of local individuals that I could tap into that would be very interested in reading my books or hearing what I have to say. But I cannot seem to break through to them. So that is unfortunate. But we will get to where we are going. And eventually, I will get what I want. I'm sure of it. Even if it's just a large audience of people watching Compression Man, that is better than where I am now. Getting a second income through Patreon. That would be nice. I'll take any amount through Patreon money that I can muster, but if Compression Man could at least pay for itself, that'd be awesome. My eyes. It's a bright sunny day out there. My right eye is bugging the heck out of me right now. I don't know if it has an eyelash in it or what. It is acting weird. But we will get there. I went all day yesterday without a drink, and then I found my water bottle in my car. I'd thrown it in the back seat because I needed room for it when I picked up the Wendy's, but now I don't need anything with it really. So it's not this building, and it's not the next building, but it's the building after that. the last. Pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I tricked myself. I trick myself every time with this stupid thing. I'm like, oh, it's this one. No, it's that one. Oh, it's this one. No, it's that one. Ay. Ugh, that was bumpy. Oh well, we will get there. Alright. My concern becomes the supplies that we have. I don't know that we have supplies enough to build a cart that they're wanting me to build. So we'll see what's going on there. Okay, then. Alright. Well, it has been a morning. I feel like I talked to you guys about the same stuff I always talk to you about. Hopefully I don't bore you half to death. You all have a good day.